souci.
John.
On enregistre avant que... Si jamais...
Jonathan, how long has it been?
Gareth looks to the limp body at his feet, then to you, sword raised. He isn't quite present, but lost in his own tangled thoughts.
I knew I'd see him again. I wish it hadn't been like this. Mother and father will have to wait. There's been a distraction.
Gareth softly pokes the listless man's torso with his foot.
This man, this magister, his name is Jonathan. He's my friend. Or was my friend. There was a time when we both served the will of Lucian. When we both lived under the Order's roof. It wasn't that long ago, though it seems like forever. I felt someone's gaze on me from almost the very moment I stepped foot on the coast. Lucian taught never to ignore augury. And sure enough, I saw the flash of white. I heard the sprigs snapping. Someone was watching, following. I came here and waited. The door swung open and it was him. A face I hadn't seen since I was called to the Seekers. He didn't say a word, just flashed the arrest warrant. Now I must do as duty requires.
Façon de voir.
Gareth raises his blade and tightens his grip, but falters. He cannot strike the final blow.
You want me to drag a wight across the coast in viewing distance of a dozen magisters and get a tongue lashing from Malady as a reward? I have not lost all sense, I assure you.
Preuve de pitié. C'est un magister blanc en plus. Quoi choisir? Là, tu nous as dit que le magister blanc faisait du cœur. Magnifique.
Gareth's fingers open and close around his sword's hilt. His breathing slows and his face relaxes, yet his arm remains suspended. Gareth lowers his arm, but it continues.
Perhaps you are right. Perhaps not. Give me time. Let me think. We both deserved better.
Qu'est-ce qui se passe?
This won't be of any use.
Crâne, cassé. Des tapis.
Old friend, what have you become? Please, I need to think and... The Order. It's changed you.
Inquiétez pas sur ce qui se passe, mais s'il répond pas en question.
Gareth shakes his head at the unconscious magister lying.
It's Jonathan. This man, this magister, his name is Jonathan. He's my There was a time when we both served the will of Lucian. I felt someone's I came here and waited. The door swung open and now I must do as...
Gareth raises his blade and tightens his grip, but falters. He cannot strike the final blow.
Ça va être échec si je fais ça.
Gareth turns his head. He's even further away than before.
I don't know.
Gareth's fingers open and close around his sword's hilt. His breathing slows and his face relaxes, yet his arm remains suspended.
Ah, réussi.
Gareth lowers his arm.
I know a safe place nearby, away from the creatures of the meadows. I'll take him there. He'll be untouched until he wakes. I pray he remembers what we were, and what we still might be, should Lu...
Ah. Donc s'il l'emmène, je peux enlever ça. Ça fait rien. Toujours aller. Qu'est-ce que c'est que ce lieu? Ah, c'est un vrai passage.
Before you, as you step closer to the step.
A lake of death fog, and the bridge appears to be down.
Someone wants to discourage visitors.
There must be a way across.
Bestiaux de ce côté-là. Bienvenue GG Label. Bienvenue sur le stream. J'essaie de me dépatouiller de toutes ces quêtes là de ce jeu. Je sais pas ce que c'est que par là. Je vais pas déverser. Mille 900.
Before you lies a primitive altar to the Seven, apparently constructed during a bygone era. Something about it appeals to you, a faint heat emanating from the stones, perhaps. The stones appear to be just that. Apart from a few faded red stains across the topmost slab, nothing unusual betrays itself. The air stirs, as though someone had appeared and taken a seat upon the altar. A voice rises around you, its source unclear. Fractured whispers, God woken. The word flutters against your ear. You are my champion. You cannot fail. A jolting sensation pierces your heart. As the shock fades, you realize you've absorbed a modicum of source, seemingly from the air around you. The whispers shuffle away, and the air shifts. Whatever was here a moment ago is gone now.
Non.
These really guys will shoot you through if you get too close. I'm gonna try and slip.
This looks like an elven proving ground, but I've never seen one for myself.
Magnifique, supérieur au fond de toi, supposé autour de brasier. Quatre statues. Ah oui. Ce que ça donne. Niveau supérieur. Boum. Ah, c'est juste moi. Ah, c'est niveau supérieur. J'ai 2 points. Laisser. Flèche 45. Proche de ça, c'est bien position en groupe. C'est ça. ils sont basés sur notre attaque de base.
The totem stands dormant.
I see you. An elf by appearance is not always an elf by heart. Prove yourself, overcome the trial, and stand as a true elf. You shall learn all that you need to know. Show patience. A true elf knows that nature is a finer weapon than even the sharpest blade. The 4 seasons have served our people well. 4 heroes rest before you. Wielders of the
4 héros, 1 par
seasons.
saison.
Pay homage to their skills.
Alors que
Solve their
trouver
riddle.
la solution à
And
leur
prove
énigme et
yourself,
prouver votre valeur
if you can.
si vous le pouvez.
Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery as a hearth. Spring quenches with bloody rebirth.
Milan, Cassini aussi, Souvreux et Mouret.
I am the voice of the fire. My flame bears the will of all elves and lights the way for those who wish to prove their mettle.
D'accord.
I see you, but you are no elf. This place is not for you. Its trial is not for you to attempt. Very well. You may face the trial.
Ah bah oui, j'ai pas dit que j'étais prêt.
Elves know that nature is a finer weapon than even the sharpest blade. The 4 seasons have served our people well. 4 heroes rest before you, wielders of the seasons. Pay homage to their skills, solve their riddle, and prove yourself worthy. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn, I am the voice.
The totem stands dormant. The totem looms up.
L'hiver, machin, commence par l'hiver.
The totem is still and the totem stares ahead.
Ok, donc j'ai rien compris ce qu'il fallait faire. Il faut répondre à leur énigme.
I see you. The trial remains Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air
Hiver,
fiery as a
automne,
hearth.
été, printemps.
Spring quenches with bloody rebirth.
The totem is still and...
Vert.
The totem stares ahead.
T.
The totem stands
On va les attaquer.
The totem looms over.
Quelque chose à faire. Faut pas jeter du froid là, du chaud là. Printemps. Ça c'est pour la vie. Protection.
I see you. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery as a hearth. Spring quenches with bloody rebirth.
C'est brûlant. De vie. C'est bien connu. Tonnerre. Froid.
The totem is still and silent.
Reste silencieux. Il va falloir que je trouve la réponse. Là, je vois pas. Ça peut être. Ça me fait chier de dépenser de... Ouais, là je... Là je vois pas trop.
I see you. Winter shudders with ice and snow. Autumn rumbles, the sky lit aglow. Summer burns, air fiery as a hearth. Spring quenches with bloody rebirth.
Et lui, il y aurait d'autres.
I see you, but you are no elf. This place is not for you. Its trial is very well. You may face the trial. Elves know that winter shudders with ice and snow.
Ouais, la nuit. Alors là. Mystère et boule de gomme. Bon, je cherche. Savoir ce que c'est ce truc là. Parce que là je vois pas.
Blood to blood,
dans
earth
ce pays
to earth,
elfe.
wood to wood, birth to
Blood
birth.
to blood, earth to earth,
C'est des elfes.
wood to wood,
Blood to
birth
blood,
to birth.
earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
C'est des elfes qui ont le collier.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Go no further. We are at ritual. Do not disturb us.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Niveau supérieur.
Your tongue betrays you, sister. You spend too much time with humans.
Blood to blood, earth
En autorisant une fille.
wood to wood,
Ah, ça y est,
birth
ça c'est fini.
to birth.
Ok, chut. D'abord, avant le rituel, on va passer les elle.
Blood to blood, earth to earth,
De la
wood to wood, birth to birth.
Wood to wood, birth to birth.
Ah, ça c'est le chasseur, ça aussi c'est le chasseur. Ça, sa bénédiction. Ça c'est le héros, ça sert à rien. Je lui ai appris des sorts pour rien.
Earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Clique. Diffusion. Je lui ai mis ça, mais en fait ça sert à rien.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood,
Blood to blood,
birth to
earth
birth.
to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Il faut savoir c'est elle. Juste de fluidité.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth
Blood
to birth.
to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Je vais lui mettre deux. Je sais pas combien, mais.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood,
Blood to
birth
blood,
to birth.
earth to earth,
Totem alimentaire.
wood to wood, birth to birth.
Ça. Décharge électrique.
birth to birth.
Blood to blood, earth to earth,
Blood to blood,
wood
earth
to
to
wood,
earth,
birth
wood
to
to
birth.
wood, birth to birth. Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth. Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth
Blood
to
to
birth.
blood,
Three battle-weary elven warriors make ritual over the body of a fallen comrade. They're chanting low and fierce. The pain of their loss is manifest in every word.
Blood to earth, to wood, to birth. The blood of Sarius to this earth.
The tallest, strongest elf, whom you take to be the leader, acknowledges your presence with the tiniest tilt of her head. Then she places the tip of a long-bladed spear on poor dead Sarius's...
Blood to earth.
Her companions reach out and grasp the spear, ready to plunge it into Sarius's heart.
Blood to earth.
Together you plunge the blade deep into Sarius's heart, then twist it 3 times as is the custom. Blood flows freely to the ground, and Sarius's heart lies neatly cut in 4.
Blood to blood.
Each warrior plucks a piece of heart and places it in their mouth. Chewing solemnly, their leader looks to you to see what you will do. Saria's memories flood you. A warrior proud and true, you fight the lone wolves at the sawmill for Saheila, your scion, and for the future of all the elves, or all that still remain. You and Tova draw fire that your friends may flee. You die in Tova's arms. With the barest blink, Tova accepts your good wishes, then turns back to the corpse.
Sarius is a warrior, proud and true. Blood to blood, earth to earth, wood to wood, birth to birth.
The elves pick Sarius's bloody corpse from the ground. Tova looks to you, then indicates for you to help. Together you send Sarius to his final resting place. His corpse rolls to a stop at the bottom of the pit. The elven leader stands and stares at her fallen comrade. Then she wipes away a tear.
Ah. Qu'est-ce que je gagne? Un constitution, un châtiment. Intelligence, un fripouille. Intelligence 12. 99 d'armure physique, magique. 25, 26, plus index. Je gagne un parchemin de pluie, une robe de druide. Ça va être bien pour l'ose, donc de mètres de taille.
Once all are well, once more we take the mill.
And kill the lone wolves all.
Take heart, my friend. You are not dead. The death fog leaves you living. So does this. I see the good in you. We are in ritual for our comrade Sarius, dead at the hand of a lone wolf. If you would talk of lone wolves, you must talk to Tova.
The tall elf stares into the pit with dry, bloodshot eyes, her face betraying no emotion.
We lose too much. We lose our homes, we lose our safety, we lose...
She looks into your eyes, her face set in a fierce frown.
It is enough. No more. Yes, it is as though Tierson Dilius himself forgets us. There is no fate for us but the one we make. You honor us during the ritual. You honor Sarius. You help remember him. You help bury him. But we need help still, or we perish here. Not only these people here, but all. I wonder if you honor us once more. It is something of great importance to me and to our people. Our home forests are gone. The great trees are cut to pieces. The memories inside them nearly lost. They become nothingness unless we find our scion. Yes, there is nothing more important than a scion. We lose our forests to poachers, to the fog, to the divine order. We lose each other to the wars. A scion is our only hope to survive, to build again. And this scion...
Take heart, my friend. You are not dead.
Her voice catches in her throat.
She is my daughter. Her name is Saheila, and she is taken from us. That is why we come here. That is why we lose Sarius, to find her. If she is lost, if our scion is lost, all our people are lost.
Her eyes narrow, her fists clenched.
Do you know the lone wolves?
Heal your wounds. We need you standing.
Yes, Savage is just right. They care for gold, not life. Saheila is taken to Fort Joy, and the wolves steal her from there.
Take heart, my friend.
But she is strong.
You are not dead.
She is calm. She sees so much. Too much for one so young.
The death fog leaves you living. So does this.
We come here to get her back. To bring her home. She is everything to me. She is... You do. You speak to her. Then you understand. You see what a gentle soul she is. You see she is not only a scion, but a precious child. She cannot be lost.
Je vais dire que vous allez essayer de la retrouver, de demander si elle a d'autres forces.
Yield or not, I fight.
You honor I fear it is impossible for one of my kind to enter their base. They know we are here. But you have been away from the tribes. It is in your speech. It is in the way you walk. Perhaps she is taken by their leader, a savage man named Roost Anlon. I do not know why, but I know she must return to me. If I lose her, I cannot lose her. We plan another assault. We cannot give up. It is better for us all to die than for Saheila to be lost.
Saheila. Bon. Verrez Saheila. Elle est bien partie. Il faut rejoindre aussi.
I only hope perhaps you find her. Good luck.
La devineresse, elle.
With the wounded back, our force can take the mill.
I do not like to wait.
Ça, on a fini. Ok. Ouais, ça va être chaud de se dipatouiller toutes ces quêtes là.
Heal your wounds. We need you standing.
Healed or not, I fight.
I see you. Worry not. The wound tells the eye a lie. In truth, the pain is not so bad. The lone wolf in the mill, if his tree may grow, perhaps he may find rest. The shaman knows about these things, not I. Tova is our hope.
I see the good in you. I fight. I do not win, and I do not die. It is this way from the moment we left our homeland. From the moment the mists of death descend. We fight for our lives as we fight all our lives. We fight the black ring on the side of the divine. But Lucian betrays us. Lucian, and so we fight and fight again. And fight until the moment where we find our home once more. Our loss is great, and so we fight that our...
Je peux pas. C'est rouge. Bon, apparemment, on va aller dans ce camp. Eh bien, on va faire ça. Dommage que je peux pas monter plus haut. Eh ben voilà, ça sera la fin de cet épisode pour aujourd'hui. Je vais remercier les personnes qui ont regardé en direct, ceux qui vont regarder en replay. N'hésitez pas à laisser un commentaire sous la vidéo, un like si vous avez aimé bien sûr, et à vous abonner à ma chaîne pour être prévenu sur Twitch des prochains lives et sur YouTube. Pareil, mais des autres vidéos mises en ligne et des lives. Et n'hésitez pas à cocher la petite clochette pour être prévenu sûrement des prochains lives ou vidéos mises en ligne. Je vous remercie et je vous dis à bientôt. Au revoir.